Few people know the power they have when they learn to care for their own energy. We're not talking about something magical or unrealistic, but something much closer: the way you feel, think, choose, and connect. Those who care for their inner energy discover abilities that were dormant, gifts that the modern world doesn't teach, but that change everything. These gifts don't show up all at once. They bloom gradually, as a person distances themselves from excess and gets closer to truth. Managing your energy isn't about controlling everything, but knowing how to react with balance. It's not about living perfectly, but living presently. And that presence activates abilities few people know how to use. If you feel that something deeper inside you is waking up, this text is for you. Below, we'll talk about 5 gifts that appear when someone learns to care for their own vibration. Read calmly, feel each part, and notice if any of these gifts are already revealing themselves in you. If this content has already touched something inside you, follow the channel now. That way you'll receive everything that can strengthen this journey from the inside out. Emotional clarity. Emotional clarity is a rare gift. In a world where everything is rushed, most people don't stop to feel what's really going on inside them. But those who learn to care for their energy begin to perceive emotions more clearly. Anger doesn't turn into explosions. Sadness doesn't become despair. The person feels, but understands. This happens because the body and mind come into alignment. People who manage their energy well don't deny what they feel, but they also don't drown in their emotions. They learn to listen to what's behind the feeling, and from there, they make more balanced choices. Clarity comes when internal noise fades. This gift prevents many conflicts. Instead of reacting on impulse, the person breathes, understands, and then acts. That pause changes everything. Communication improves, relationships gain depth, and even the body responds better. It's as if the soul says, "Now I can speak." People with emotional clarity don't live in denial, but in presence. They can tell what belongs to them and what belongs to others. That brings a quiet freedom. No one else has the power to mess up their inner world, and that is real power. Intuitive sensitivity. Intuition is something everyone has, but not everyone listens to. When you take care of your energy, that inner listening becomes easier. You begin to notice details that once went unnoticed. An odd silence in a conversation, discomfort in certain places, a sudden urge not to go somewhere. All of it is your intuitive sensitivity asking for attention. This gift shows up when the mind slows down and the body learns to trust. The person doesn't need external proof to sense what they already know inside. They recognize subtle signs, and those signs prevent pain, open paths, and reveal truth even when no one else sees it. Intuitive sensitivity isn't superstition, it's refined perception. Those who manage their energy can distinguish fear from warning, anxiety from intuition. That completely changes how decisions are made. Life stops being based on what others think is right and starts following what the soul asks for. This gift also improves relationships. The person feels more empathy, more connection, more truth in others' eyes, not because they try to, but because they feel. And to feel clearly is a privilege of those who align with what is light, clean, and true. A presence that heals. Some people walk into a room and everything feels calmer. It's not because they speak well or act spiritual, but because they carry a presence that heals. That's a gift. And it comes from those who've learned to care for their own energy with responsibility and love. These people don't need to give advice all the time. Often, just being near them starts to bring order. Breathing slows down, mental confusion fades, tension softens. It's as if their energy field speaks louder than their words. A healing presence can't be faked, taught, or bought. It's the result of constant inner work. It comes from someone who has faced themselves, healed old wounds, and learned to live more lightly and truthfully. That lightness is felt by everyone. People with this gift don't directly heal others. They simply create a safe environment where others can better hear themselves, and that alone transforms. It's not a miracle, it's clean, balanced living energy. When you meet someone like that, you feel you don't have to pretend. Because the energy of truth always embraces love without attachment. One of the most transformative gifts is love that doesn't imprison. Few people can love and let others be free at the same time. But those who know how to manage their energy understand that love isn't possession, it's presence, it's care, it's freedom. This kind of love doesn't come from fear of loss, but from the desire to see the other grow. It's not fed by demands or control. It flows with respect, with space, with truth. This is only possible when someone no longer depends on another to feel whole. Love without attachment isn't cold. It's deep. It doesn't demand proof or promises. It honors the connection but respects the cycles. This gift shows up in those who've already healed old needs, who don't love to fill a hole but to overflow. Those who love this way have lighter, truer, and longer-lasting relationships. There's no manipulation, no unnecessary drama, no games. There is real care, and that heals. Love without attachment shows that when energy is clean, love stops being a prison and becomes a home. And those who love like this set others free and themselves too. Spiritual discernment. Spiritual discernment is the ability to feel what's true, even when everything seems confusing. It's a subtle but powerful gift. Those who develop it can sense when something looks good but is out of alignment. This awareness protects, guides, and strengthens. This gift appears when energy is clear. The person is no longer swayed by fleeting emotions or outside opinions. They feel when a space is heavy. They feel when a conversation has a hidden agenda. They feel when a path seems right but something doesn't fit. Spiritual discernment isn't judgment, it's wisdom. It's knowing when to speak, when to stay silent, when to go, and when to stop. It doesn't come from formulas, it comes from inner listening, connection with something greater, and the courage to follow what is felt even when no one else understands. People with this gift aren't perfect, but they have a sharp inner compass. They learn from silence, observe more than they speak, and make choices based on soul, not ego. This kind of discernment can't be explained, only lived. And those who care for their energy, sooner or later, discover this silent strength. Your gifts are already there. Maybe you read all this and thought, I already feel some of these things. If so, know that these gifts aren't far away. They already live inside you. The difference is that now you have words to name what you've always felt. Taking care of your energy is like tending to your roots. When the foundation is strong, the fruits appear effortlessly. Emotional clarity, intuition, healing, presence, light, love, and discernment are the fruits of sincere inner work. It's not magic, but it is truth, and truth changes everything. If this text made sense to you, comment below. I recognize my gifts, and if you want to receive more messages like this, follow the channel right now. Let's walk this path of awakening and balance together. Your energy is your responsibility, and when you care for it, the world around you begins to change, because everything that's born from within ... transforms the outside too.